It was the APC government that shot at youths.
Yes, my business family, as it hot, it don't happen. No. Today, I can't leak out some secrets. Today, I can't shake table. Please, my business family, as you watch this video, just the share and just the comment. Because if you share, you're going to go viral. If you comment, you're going to go viral. Yes, this election violence, talking about election violence, yes. These people, when they do this election violence, they do one just to send us indirect message to tell us, say, this 2023 election, it will be violence and it will not be business as usual. Hey, now they do want to scare us. We will not come and say I can't vote so that they will get the opportunity to ring this election. They will get the opportunity to manipulate this election. But my business family, I go advise you now. When I come on that very day, yes, with your phone, with your enough subscription on your phone, so that you go fit do coverage of all wetin happen on the day of that election, just according to wetin DJ Switch do for EndSARS that day. Yes, and he pay me say they don't buy inec already. INEC has already been bought already. Because if they never buy INEC no go get mouth to talk this thing they talk. So when I watch them.
And we want to encourage Nigerians to take a critical look at the register, point out some of these persons who are obviously not eligible to be on the register, and we will definitely do the.
So if the Nigerian people cannot identify it, that means people can still play smart on the process. Well, people can still use the underage to rig election, to vote illegally.
The cleanup of the register is a continuous process. I don't believe that even after the claims and objections that we will have removed every ineligible individual in the country. There is still a possibility that one or two or more can still sneak in and be on the voters register.
The several hundreds of PVC that have been destroyed, what happens to them?
We have harvested the voter identification numbers of these PVCs, and we are going to reprint all those PVCs. Incidentally, the PVCs that we are burnt or destroyed, were PVCs arising pre-2019. They are not part of the PVCs that were printed during this particular period. So we are going to reprint those PVCs.
That the distribution of the new PVC, newly printed PVC, will start this month. Which day exactly?
It will start this month.
Well, we are in this month already.
Yes.
Today is the 14th. the 14th of November. We are in the very half of the month. When exactly? Because my viewers want to know so that they can get their PVC.
If you listen to me,
okay.
The month has not ended.
Okay.
The chairman gave his word that the PVCs will be ready for collection this month.
Yes, at that point, accusing finger to APC now, saying that they do this thing so, and they cause this chaos, and they do this election violence. Man, not talk too much. Make una watch the video. And please, my brother family, if you get any secret, you say you want leak to, send that enter my DM or put them for the comment section. I go talk about them. And please, my brother family, just share this video, share and comment. Today, I go reply comments when I watch them.
These incidents have actually taken place in APC states. And then, we say that the parties do not want violence, but have you heard anybody condemn the incidents? In Kaduna, did you hear El-Rufai condemn? Did you hear Bola Tinubu himself, the candidate of the APC, condemn the incident in Kaduna or in Maiduguri where you have Zulu? Did you hear him come out to condemn the attack on Atiku's convoy? The answer is no. The problem with politicians is that when it's election season, they want to win by all means. They may not tell their supporters to go out and attack other candidates, but the point is that their body language suggests that they have absolutely no problem with it happening to the PDP.
When Mr. Tinubu and Shettima emerged, we knew their history with violence. But we were surprised when we now saw the violence visited at a rally in Kaduna, also now repeating itself in Maiduguri. We are very worried. We are also aware that the APC supporters in Lagos have used violence repeatedly during elections. So I believe we shouldn't give this just lip service. We should take this front and center.
How do you mean repeatedly? Because we heard the APC representative in Lagos say Labour Party presidential candidate has been able to visit states that are governed by APC leadership, and they've been able to carry out their campaigns.
He's visited no more states. I'm specific about Mr. Shettima and the records of Bola Tinubu through elections in Lagos State. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? You saw what happened Also, in Osun State, when after the governorship election, supporters of the APC went and burned shops for traders they suspected voted for Jackson. Now, we think this is dangerous. The Agberos who are being raised in Lagos, what are they being raised for? So we need to start now to make sure elections are peaceful, because that's the only thing that threatens the election. If we see violence, we already have been seeing on television, on social media, some people threatening that if anybody comes out, they will kill in Borno State. I think what the police should have done is whoever made those videos, because they didn't hide their face, have them invited. And as you caution them, other people will know that visiting violence on peaceful agitators in politics is against the law.
In order to identify where this challenge seems to be springing up, can your party actually absorb itself of culpability in this regard? Because remember, several people did accuse your party of stoking violence on the social media platforms, which they say culminated, may have spilled over in some areas.
No. What you have, Labour Party supporters are vehement, emotional crusaders. Now, these are supporters that were on the street before Mr. P.K.O.B. was now appointed to provide a face for their struggles. These are not normal politicians. These are Nigerian youths. And Nigerian youths are not known to be violent. When they were protesting 2 years ago, when this proper revolution took shape, the government tried to violently suppress them. But the government was not able to. And so you've now seen those people who have been used to being suppressed violently by the APC government. They have never reacted. They have never shown their own violence. These are the same youths we're talking about.
No, was that really APC government or miscreants?
It was the APC government that shot at youths. It is the government. If the army and the police are under you and they use little force on peaceful marching civilians, the government bears the brunt. The government bears the blame. It is the APC government that has not been able to control trigger-happy people. And what we're saying is the same youths that are now leading the organic movement for the Labour Party are the same ones that the government have been very used to suppressing violently. So our own supporters have suffered more in the hands of government than any other group of people. And that's why we're saying we seek to build a new Nigeria that will be inclusive, including the rights of citizens not to be molested and violated by government, as it was the case.
So how do you come to that kind of conclusion that your supporters suffer in the hands of government? Because different states have different parties who lead them. So are you accusing those?
We are on record to enjoy the greatest followership of the youths. The Labour Party is a party that the youths have given their trust to. So when we talk, we will always remember how the youth suffer in the hands of present-day government.
All parties have youth supporting them massively as well.
All parties do not have the organic movement that the youths are driving, and the youths said that they have tested Buhari's government, they have tested the PDP's game, as they see two of them like two Siamese twins. And that's why the youths are following the Labour Party. That's what differentiates the Labour Party from the legacy parties. We are with the youths, and they seek a new Nigeria. And we are saying that we are very, very, very full of evidences that government have been violent against Nigerian youth.